Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Well, today's the day we're back on the Masons' asses. And trust me, Masonic ones, we're not gonna stop. We're gonna expose every fucking thing you do to us. Starting with what you do to us when we're just little children. Fresh minds, ready to be formed in the fucking indoctrination centers our parents send us off to, called schools. But it's not our parents' fault. They didn't know. They had to go to the same damn institutions that program their minds as well. Fucking Masons, you see what they do to us? They get us while we're young. They know our minds are innocent from creation. Somewhat. Our parents have their way with us, with what they've been indoctrinated with. But when we start school, that's when the programming really begins. The Pledge of Allegiance is how they labeled us with the title of whatever country you came from. I come from America, so they labeled me with the title of American, which I no longer accept. Because I'm no longer under the Masonic rule. When you discover truth, you can throw away these things they control people with. And you can see how they've controlled everyone with this virus worldwide. Because no matter what country you come from, you're going to pledge your allegiance to that flag. You're going to pledge your allegiance to the nation, to the group of men that named your land. They also labeled you, each and every one of us, with that name, no matter what land you come from. They'll label you with the name they named after that land. But they won't tell you they stole that land from you. They'll leave that part out conveniently. They won't tell you they stole all your resources away from you either. They'll conveniently leave that out as well. Yeah, these people have many different ways they control our minds and thoughts and actions. And this is one of the ways they stopped the world. They used your obedience to this land. They programmed you to have pride in the name of your land. They programmed you to worship activities and engage in activities that celebrate the name of your land. You'll celebrate scheduled holidays in time that celebrate the name of your land. They'll get you to spend the money. They'll get you to cycle the money back into their system, the same money they control you with, in the name of that land. Yeah. What they do to us and what they've been doing to us. And they're still doing it to our fresh-minded children every day. And we as parents gladly turn them over to these establishments to program our children's minds. We need to recognize and stop this behavior. We need to wake up to the truth so we can start to have the power, and we can get rid of these labels they program our minds with. Let's take a look at the influence that they've had over our lives since we were small children. I'm sure we all remember. So let's take a look at it again.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Here in the United States, the Pledge of Allegiance has been recited for over 50 years by school children. In fact, my father remembers saying the Pledge of Allegiance faithfully each day before school started. However, even though children are taught to recite it every morning, they're never really told the true meaning of the words. Allow me to share with you the meaning of the words to the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance. This phrase is often overlooked. These are not empty words which originated from thin air. They have meaning. As each of us say these words, I pledge allegiance, we are making a most serious promise. To the flag of the United States of America. The flag is a physical representation of the ideas and principles that the United States of America was founded upon, and to the republic for which it stands.
The flag. The flag represents the states they divide us up in. So 50 states. They divide us 50 ways and name each of those 50 states something different for more division. And then they put us under restriction with this Constitution, where they tell us what we can and cannot do. And then they control that with the laws that they put in place, restricting our actions and our freedoms.
It is a pledge to the constitutional government that God has put in place. One nation under God. We are one nation under God.
One nation. They've indoctrinated you to think that the God they programmed you to believe in is fine with them stealing your land from you. They want you to think that the God that they invented for you to worship is fine with stealing your land and resources from you and your children. Is fine with naming the land that creator created. Okay? And taking it away from the people that it was created for. They want you to believe that God is okay with them controlling the land that was created for everyone. They want you to think that God ordained all this division. There is no God, people. This God they want you to believe in is not what created humanity. This is another form of control that goes along with the Bible they control you with. Goes along with the Constitution they control you with the laws they restrict us with. We can't put our faith in these people. We've seen how they changed our loved ones right before our eyes with the mind control of the coronavirus. And that shit was real. Our friends, our family, strangers. In these days when the virus unfolded, if you knew truth, you conceived how the people were being manipulated. When the virus first came out, they slowly started changing the way our loved ones thought. You have to be careful of your touch points. Be careful of spit. Don't spit. You know? Then they trained us how to wear gloves. Trained us how to wear masks. Trained us how to social distance. They changed our loved ones' thoughts and actions right before our eyes. Made them completely different people than what they were programmed to be like before. And trust me, we're all under mind control way before the coronavirus came out. And this Pledge of Allegiance is a big part of how they can do it. They make you have pride in the country you were born in. They make you want to die, sacrifice your life for the country you were born in. You know, that's how much power and control they have over your mind with the label they put on you. You're not your own person any longer. You are an American. You are a Canadian. You are a Mexican. Whatever country you came from, they label you that. You're not a person with a soul, or a human being with a soul, whatever other label they put on us. They invented the language. They label us with whatever they want. But we have to break away from their labels. We were created. We were created to live on the earth that was created for us. That's what we do know. Can't we just respect that? Can't we just admit that, hey, this Bible that they wrote for us, it's more control. It's more mind control, more programming. This God that they convince us to love and worship, it's hard to give up, but we just have to realize we can't trust these people any longer. We've seen what they can do right before our eyes. It's not a joke. This is not bullshit anymore. This is not some conspiracy we just fucking came up with. We've seen them fucking do it to the people we care about. Oh, man. People, this is not bullshit anymore. The truth is right in front of us. And we need to shed the fucking ways that they manipulate our minds and actions. And we need to take them back so we can help other brothers and sisters wake up. But if we continue to stay deceived to everything they do to us, it's going to be a long, hard road. And only a few will make it out of this. While we watch our other brothers and sisters get gobbled up back into the fucking system that controls everything about them.
Founding fathers recognized this simple fact. Look at our governmental buildings. Look at the money we use. In God we trust. Without God, America...
Look at that. Look at the money that they force us to cycle. I mean, they steal our resources away and they give us this money to buy it back with. But we have to be enslaved in a position to be able to make this money. Does that sound like something that the Creator would want us to do? Does that sound like something that would... Let's think about it. Whatever created the earth, whatever created the resources and the food and the nutrition for the people it was created for, do you think that the Creator would be okay with a small portion of humanity controlling everything on the earth that was created for everyone? We have to wake up, people. There is no way that whatever created this earth has ever interfered. There's no evidence of that. Look what these people that control humanity have been allowed to get away with. You say that those stories in the Bible are real? Look at what a small percentage of humanity has been allowed to get away with. They're not afraid. They're not afraid of whatever created them coming and trying to destroy them. They're not afraid. Look at all the systems they have in place to control each and every one of us. And they got the pyramid right on the back of this money to let you know that, yes, this is a Masonic system. Always has been a Masonic system. I mean, come on, people. There's always been people wanting to dominate the population and control the world. And unfortunately, we haven't woke up to it. But we're just starting to. And yeah, this is vital information for all of us, because it frees our mind from what enslaves it. Without truth in the knowledge, true knowledge, we have nothing. We just have the books that they control our minds with, control our thoughts with, control our actions with. That's all. Right now, we're just living the life they want us to live. Right now, our actions are being controlled by them for the most part. Sure, you think you have a little bit of freedom in what you do, but you're only allowed to do what they want you to do. You're not afforded the infinite amount of possibilities to exercise your free will. Try it and you'll find out just how restricted you are in this world you were born in. We need to wake up. We need to realize that these people, they enslave us. And unless we want our children to be enslaved and our grandchildren to be enslaved in something worse than we grew up in, then we need to wake up. We need to wake up and be serious about this stuff. We would never, and I know we're all depressed about what's going on with this coronavirus, but be happy that you haven't been affected yet, until they force it on us, which is the next step. And some places have already instituted, have already implemented that on the people, where they're forcing them to do what they want them to do, act how they want them to act, be who they want them to be, because they're already proven that the resistors, such as the people who know truth, they're going to try to make us bow to their will. Are you going to bow? I don't want to. I don't want to be enslaved in this world any longer. And I don't want these fuckers controlling my mind. We have to look at some of the things that they do to us seriously. I mean, we'll save that for another video. I just love you guys, and you know, I know there's a way out of this. It's just helping each other find it. Love you guys. Take care.